tips and ideas on how you too can build your brand and your business through the power of marketing and live events. As we're heading towards the end of 2021, and yes, I know it kind of feels like 2021 didn't really happen, but we are staring down the barrel of the end of 2021. And today, I'd like to share with you 5 awesome ideas to help you prepare for a really great 2022. Now, as this year comes to an end, there's been a lot of change, right? We thought 2022 was terrible and we thought 2021 was going to be awesome, and 2021 definitely did not prove to be the case for many people. However, as we come to the end of this year, there is light at the end of the tunnel. So, how can you prepare for a really great 2022 so that you can get the year finished with a definitive end and start 2022 with a kick-ass start? So today I'm going to share 5 ideas on how you too can have a really great start to 2022. My name is Osherov, and these are some of the things that I've just implemented into my business. So, number 1, review 2021. See what worked and what didn't. There's been a lot of change. There's been a lot of shift into the digital environment. We're starting to go back to a semi-normal, or what's called the new normal. So review what worked. I'm sure that there have been some great things that you have implemented in 2021 that you are able to continue to build and grow into 2022. I know for myself, there's been some great streamlining. I've had some great insights into who my customers are and who my customers are not. I've launched some programs that have been working, and I seek to continue to run those programs in the future. And then maybe some of the things that didn't work, maybe some advertising strategies that didn't quite pan out, potentially some tools or resources or ideas that you've tried to launch that didn't work. So really do a solid review of the year gone by, see what worked, see what didn't, and that will help set you up for a great start to 2022. Next is set some SMART goals. This is Business Success or Marketing Success 101. SMART goals is an acronym, and the acronym of SMART stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and timely goals. So we need to make sure that we are very specific and that we can measure the success. That's where your specific and measurable comes to. Attainable or achievable, make sure that you can actually do it. If your goal for 2022 is get to the moon, maybe that might not pan out. So make sure that it is attainable, that it's relevant to your business or to your personal life, and that it is time specific. So we want to set a time deadline to these goals. Now, these goals should be for both your business world and for your personal life. Set SMART goals: specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and timely, or time-based. So that's number 2. Number 3 is map out what 2022 is going to look like. Look at your milestones. Put in some strategies and some tactics. Put an action plan together, or a rough action plan together. But make sure that you map this out for your business life, for your personal life, and add some holidays. Now that I'm in Melbourne, so it seems like there is the possibility of going on a holiday, whether it is a local or an overseas holiday. Give yourself some time off. Make sure that as you're planning your milestones, you're looking at your cash flow, you're looking at what's going to work and what's not. Have a look at when you're able to fit in those holidays. If you've got kids, whether it is during school holiday time and where they could potentially go. If you don't have kids, maybe you want to go away on the off season. If you're doing any work, see where you can fit in your clients or how you can fit your holidays around your work, but please make sure that you're not only planning for your business and your personal life, and you're also planning for some time off or some holidays. Now, in doing all of this, in reviewing this year or 2021, setting some smart goals and mapping out next year, you are sure to find some gaps in your knowledge. So identify those gaps. Understand what you may be lacking in order to be able to succeed in achieving your goals. I know that for myself, I'm reviewing how I can do a better advertising strategy that's going to be able to lead my customers down the path that I have set up for the future. I understand that for myself, there might be some tech gaps. So I'm looking how to even better streamline my systems and processes and use better technology or more integrated technology in order to achieve the goals that I have set for myself for next year. I've identified that I could potentially do an even better job of consistency or conversion when it comes to my email marketing communication. So those are some of the goals or some gaps that I've identified in my business. What are some of the gaps you have in your business? Identify those gaps very clear so that you're able to then fill those gaps, which leads to tip number 5, which is source support. Look in your network, look in your business network, look at some of the mentors. Who can you turn to fill those gaps? You know, for me personally, I've spoken to Peter Burgess, who is going to help me with some systemization of my digital technology. I'm really looking forward to a workshop with Andrew Morello from the Entourage, all around sales and around marketing. And I'm looking forward to a chat with Natasha Denman around how to plan for the year ahead, because I know that these guys are experts in what it is that they do, and I know that I can learn something from them. However, I would not be able to reach out to them or identify where I need to go unless I was able to identify some of the gaps within my business and how I can source some support to fulfill on those gaps. So those are my 5 awesome ideas to help you prepare for a really great 2022. Number 1, review 2021. See what worked and what didn't. Set some smart goals. Specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and timely. Map out 2022 for your business, for your personal life, and also with some holidays. Identify where you've got gaps in your toolkit or in your business, and then source support to fill those gaps. You know, there is light at the end of the tunnel. The year before, the year that's gone by, has definitely been tough for many of us. But as the light opens up, walk towards that light, find some really great ideas, set yourself up for a really brilliant 2022. And that is my advice to you. So thank you so much for tuning in to another Wednesday Wisdom, where we share tips and ideas on how you too can build your brand and your business through the power of marketing and live events. As always, if you've got anything you'd like to contribute, comment, share this with people who you might think or can think of that might need this information to help them get along. And as always, remember, you were born to influence your industry.